It's interesting to me how God can bring out and he can enable aspects about ourselves that might be dormant if that person had not been there to activate it. You know what I mean? When it comes to the faith and when it comes to getting closer with Christ, don't try to be a lone wolf, man. Don't even try it. Don't. Honestly, seek people out. And that's been honestly one of the really big benefit in my life is being able to have small group and being able to talk with other people and just having a network of people who are in the faith, I think is just so valuable, man. It's so crazy how much of a difference that makes. It's just, sometimes it's just even a person's presence is just sometimes enough to kind of to get you in that right energy to, open you up to more possibilities, in the faith. And it's just, you see that like the closer I get with Christ, the more I understand that it's almost like this infinite, limitless kind of a thing, that it's like almost like it's like anything is possible, like kind of thing, honestly. And God can work miracles, man. It's like he made the world. You don't think that he can fix some aspect about your life, seriously, like God knows every sparrow, so why wouldn't he be acknowledging you? Or I forget how, I'll put that Bible verse up on the screen, but it's like a really quick, tiny one, but it really goes to show that it's like he has absolutely not forgotten about you, And the thing is, like, God works in so many different ways that it's just completely out of our comprehension. And sometimes it's going to be through other people, And on a side note too, it's also interesting, with the Bible. Even though the Bible has, I think, over 40 different authors, the real writer behind it all is really God himself, and that God is actually the one who's really, it's like he's using the people to speak for him. Like he's speaking through the people, And so that leads me to believe that it's like, well, what if there were just someone in your life that you might loosely be connected to, or you might be acquaintances with, and you might not be that close with them, but they might be trying to ping you or trying to reach out to you, and it's actually something related to getting you closer to Christ, and that could be God's way of signaling to you that, hey, like, I'm still here. Hey, I want to remind you of something. Like, hey, I still love you. Keeping the fire going, keeping your faith strong involves getting in a network with other people in the faith. That's basically what I'm trying to say. It's like iron sharpens iron, right? And don't try to be a lone wolf. This is something that you should want to try and seek other people out, man. Like your local church. Honestly, small group for me has just been amazing. I also did a little bit of Bible study back, and I also help out at my church with some of the tech stuff. But the thing is, man, is like, whether it be online or in person, just get connected. It's interesting to me how God can bring out and he can enable aspects about ourselves that might be dormant if that person had not been there to activate it. You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the coolest things. It's like, you don't know how much you could be activating about yourself, because there could be aspects about you that are dormant that you'd never know. But the only way to know is to actually have a connection and network with other people, so that they could kind of bring it out of you. Does that make any sense? Hope I said that right. Because you yourself might not be able to bring it out, And it's just one of those things, man, where I think there is a verse in Galatians that talks about how, you know, we should be carrying each other's burdens. And there's another verse too that I forget. Oh, it's not a verse. No, it is a verse. I know that in Genesis, God created us from dust. And God made us from that type of, I guess you could say, material or whatever. Dust isn't really a material, but God made us from something that is inherently very weak. Dust is not, it's not very strong, right? It has no structure, no form. It's just sort of this like lump of like particles, like, and just debris, and it's nothing, right? And I think it's so important that God kind of actually, really, the analysis here is that God purposely made us weak so that we would seek Him, you know? And I think that and to seek Him, I think also comes in the form of seeking other people, because He is spread Himself amongst other people. You see what I'm saying? It's like His light, it's like everybody holds a little bit of a piece of light from the Father in heaven, and there might be a light in you that needs activating, but it might stay dormant if you had not met that person to activate that in you. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, and I just think that the little bit in Genesis about how He made us from dust, and it creates that dependency to want to seek Him, you know, like God is our refuge, God is our strength. It's like we, by ourselves, man, we are not that strong. I really. So, yeah, just think about that. Some food for thought. Seek out other people. Seek out people that are in the faith, man. Like, if you're on the fence, just get involved, get connected. You know, really. It's a momentum that builds. You know, it's not just don't let it be a one-time thing. Oh, I met with them this one time and then you'll never see them again or something. It's like, let it build. Let it accelerate. Let it build momentum, you know? And who knows, man? You never know. There might be new opportunities opening or whatever. You never know. God works in all different ways. So, but yeah, that's all I just wanted to share that. That was just on my mind, so. But yeah, man, if you guys liked the video, drop a comment, like, all that crap. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.